What's up, guys?
What up, everybody? Welcome to episode 4. We have another episode for you guys today. It's going to be a little bit different compared to the other ones in the sense that it's going to be a short episode. We have a little bit more time sensitive for me because I have family coming over, and we had some trouble getting. My family comes next week, but we had some trouble kind of getting together to start this episode. So we are, as of now, this episode will go live tomorrow, which would be Wednesday, the 23rd. So today's Tuesday. I just got back from shopping for Thanksgiving.
Hey guys,
anyway,
it's gonna be a Thanksgiving episode.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
Just because this episode specifically for Thanksgiving, it probably won't be that long. We're gonna try to keep it just under half of what we usually do, or a little over. It'll be a little nice bite-sized content.
Yeah. We'll get two different sides. Sorry, hold on. We'll get two different sides of the story. Sorry. I know I always fuck up because I always have it over here and you guys can't hear me, and so I'll keep it here. And is it too much right here?
No, it's good actually.
All right. So yeah, this will be a little bit different for us today. Because I guess we get to see two different sides, two sides of a same story, different story, I guess. Because your Thanksgiving, with you being in Canada, is in October, and this Thanksgiving is in 2 days for the U.S. And then for anyone outside the U.S. or Canada, I don't think they necessarily celebrate Thanksgiving.
There's different versions.
Yeah, I guess so. But I feel like everyone should just celebrate Thanksgiving, to be honest, because it doesn't necessarily have to be, country specific. It's about giving thanks,
Yeah, but in other countries, it's like the harvest.
Yeah, that's how it was in the U.S. Thanksgiving was based off the harvest, yeah.
So it would be, yeah, okay. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it's the same way in Korea.
Is it?
Yeah, it's literally the same way. It's like you're giving thanks and you're celebrating the harvest for the year.
Yeah.
You're having this big, I guess, kind of party or celebration.
Big feast.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, yeah, even if your family doesn't celebrate it, you can always you can make it what you will, I guess. You can always just have Thanksgiving to give thanks for whatever blessings you received that year and things like that. But yeah, so this year, I guess since your Thanksgiving kind of passed already, what did you guys do for Thanksgiving?
So for us, well, I live in Canada, so our Thanksgiving's October 10th, as opposed to November 24th in the US. There's a bit of a time gap. I mean, for us, we don't do anything for Thanksgiving. Because I know traditionally a lot of families gather together, and it's like you prepare different foods. Maybe it's kind of like a potluck situation, where this family group brings this item, and then it's like a whole feast, and you get like the turkey. But for us, we don't necessarily celebrate Thanksgiving. This year, I mean, this is like the most we've done out of like the 10 years I've been here, and we went to our local fried chicken store, Korean fried chicken store.
Oh.
And we just bought a lot of chicken and we just I mean, yeah, it was in a way it was like Thanksgiving. Like my mom prepared like a feast of food along with the chicken. I mean, I don't know. I feel like normally people like do like a toast for Thanksgiving, right? No. Okay.
No, I'll tell you exactly what my Thanksgiving was. As with my family, growing up, for my family, growing up, usually if my mom wasn't cooking, we're having it at my aunt's house or my tia Lola. We would go to her house, and we'll get there about like 11, maybe 10, sometimes even 8 o'clock in the morning if my mom's gonna help prepare. Because like with my family, my mom would wake up at like 6 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and just start preparing everything for the day. And usually every Thanksgiving, no matter what, noon, food was done. Food was done at noon. And we're always waiting for the turkey. Turkey was always last. She would always start that first, and it was always finished last. But food was always done at noon, so that way we can eat, we can watch football, and then take a nap, and then wake up and do it all over again. Because in America, there is three football games that are on. One is at about 12:30. Oh, yeah, this is Eastern time. It's like 12:30, and then like 4:30, and then again at like 8:30. And yes, there's three games, and yeah, usually it's always the Cowboys playing. Cowboys it's like a staple. Cowboys and I think the Lions are always playing on Thanksgiving. So it's always a good Thanksgiving if they win. But yeah, we would just wake up, eat food, nap, wake up, make a second plate, watch football, and then yeah, just go on with the day. And then well, back in the day, when Black Friday was a thing, you know, you would go after late at night, midnight, to go shopping, things like that. And then they started making it to where 7 p.m. on Thanksgiving, yeah, it opens up for Black Friday, and then yeah, but yeah, with Thanksgiving in the U.S., well, I guess question. So for your Thanksgiving, is it always like the 10th of October, or is it like a different?
It's always the time. No, it's no.
Like, is yours just tied to like a certain
No,
Thursday of the
yeah,
month?
it's the second Monday of October.
Oh, it's like a Monday.
So it's
Oh,
not
okay.
it's not always the 10th.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it changes.
Because yeah, that's the same thing with our Thanksgiving. So it's usually the last Thursday of November is when
Okay.
when we get it. So whenever that like lands on, and so yeah, so this lands on the 24th. But yeah, it just depends. But yeah, that's how it was growing up. And then now that I'm living on my own, it's still kind of the same. Me and my fiance, we still try to have Thanksgiving around like noon. I know there's some people that their families have Thanksgiving dinner, and that's just never doing that. That's kind of weird to me, you know, like just waiting all day until like 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock to eat dinner, and you're just like, I starved myself all day for this, you know.
Mhm.
But yeah, we always had a ton of leftovers, big turkey, ton of leftovers, and those leftovers would last us for like a week, 2 weeks.
Dang.
Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah, and so, but yeah, with me and my fiance, we I don't want to like put too much pressure like when it comes to like cooking meals and things like that. So
For sure.
so I try to find like workarounds to it. I know that we got a turkey last year. We got a turkey last year, but the year before that, we went to a grocery store, Wegmans, and they have like turkey breasts, frozen turkey breasts that you can just buy. And so we bought like that, and we put it in a Instapot and made it, and it was delicious. It was nice and juicy, things like that. But yeah, we like buy the sides. We'll buy like mac and cheese, and we'll buy the mashed potatoes, just so that way it takes pressure off cooking. This year with my sister coming into town, a little bit more pressure because we haven't really, I guess, hosted anybody for Thanksgiving. So still, I was like, you know what, we can just go to Costco, and they have a huge thing of mashed potatoes and mac and cheese. And this weekend we went and we got some of those, just like test it out, see if it's good or not. And it was delicious. So we're gonna go back tomorrow to get that. And then tomorrow we're gonna pair like most of the sides and get the brining done on the turkey. So that way we can just put the turkey in and heat everything up on Thursday when she arrives.
Nice.
But yeah, that's gonna be my Thanksgiving. This week's been kind of hectic because we've been going to the stores, and because we went to Target today, and then we went to the grocery store, and then tomorrow we gotta go to Costco, and yeah. But I mean, it's good. I love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is actually my favorite holiday. Yeah, I'm fat, so I love food.
Okay, everyone loves food. So when you think about that, like now that because when you're a kid, obviously you don't have to prepare the food. You're just kind of there. You're eating the food. So would you say like Thanksgiving is more of a complete experience now that you're going out with your fiance? for shopping, picking out what food works. Because you didn't have to do that when you were younger, but now you're preparing everything yourself. But then you also get to eat. You do the
Yeah.
whole like football, whatever Black Friday sleep. Um, so which version do you prefer? Like, do you enjoy the I guess like sort of the camaraderie that comes with the I don't know. I guess it's like a whole experience. I don't know. I feel like people are always
Um,
stressed when they're like it depends from person to person, but
I feel like it definitely is stressful. Like having to cook it now yourself. Because one, I'm not a great cook, and so like my fiance tends to do like most of the heavy lifting, and I know it puts a lot of like frustrations on her. And so like if I do try to help, it's like I'm stepping on her toes, and it's like I don't want to like
Mhm.
when there's someone commanding the kitchen, you don't want to like get in their way. Um, so being able to help is nice. I'm usually when it comes to Thanksgiving, um, as I got older, like my family made all the food. I made the desserts, and so I would always make like a cheesecake. I would make
Mm.
like a no bake cheesecake, and
Ooh.
I would make those like the day before, and depending on how many people will be there, I'd make like 1 to 2 cheesecakes, max minimum 2. I would make one cherry, one strawberry because my brother likes strawberry, um, and yeah, so that's I guess more what I would do is I would end up like making the cheesecakes to kind of like I did something, but
Mhm.
um, the other Thanksgiving, I did help with a lot of the stuff, the mashed potatoes and things like that, and I don't think it's necessarily brought around full circle just yet. I think once I have kids and that like starts happening,
Oh yeah.
then that's definitely the full circle of it all the way around. But I miss I miss waking up on Thanksgiving and smelling the food downstairs, just like waking up to the smell of like turkey in the
Yeah.
oven. I definitely miss that, and like hearing like the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade on the TV, and like walking out, like still like rubbing my eyes, and just
Yeah.
my mom was like, "Hey, food's gonna be done here soon." And I was like, "Oh, sweet!" And I go and take a shower, and I get ready, and boom, done. Like I definitely miss that. I do enjoy Thanksgiving now, but I think it's more of a nostalgia kind of thing when it comes to
Yeah,
Thanksgiving.
that makes sense.
Yeah. What about you? Are you
I
looking forward to?
mean,
You should, I guess. I guess. Sorry. Once you get older, you should like partake in more. You know what I mean? And it doesn't have to necessarily be with your family. You can, like in the future, when a group of friends. There's a thing that people do
sure.
called friendsgiving.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's like a potluck kind of thing, and you guys
Yeah.
all just get together and just, you know, shoot the shit, eat food.
Yeah. Well, when I was back in Korea, we used to do Thanksgiving a lot more often. It's called Chuseok in Korea. And it's a little bit more
It's not.
um
It's called what?
Chuseok.
Okay.
And it's a little bit more I don't know what the word like culturally charged. Like so basically during Chuseok it's the oh god, it's the third sorry, I don't no, it's mid-autumn harvest celebration.
Hmm.
Um and basically it's the same principle. You're celebrating like the abundance of the harvest and that you sort of kind of made it through like the season. Um but for us, what we do is we wear these traditional attire called hanbok, and it's just to like honor the I don't want to say ancestors, but
Like the people that came before you, sort of
people
thing.
that came before us. Yeah, those people used to wear all that, and just like it's like a way of dressing fancy at the time because hanbok is a very fancy attire, like
Hmm.
way back because it's made out of silk and only like the
Mm.
royalty would have it, so they would only wear it on special occasions, and that would be Chuseok, Thanksgiving. Um, so yeah, we every Thanksgiving in Korea wear the hanbok, and then we would always get from the adults, we would always get money from them because that's
Oh.
also another sign of abundance and the freedom to just do whatever.
Mhm.
And that'd be a sign of like, oh, it's like, you know,
Like
we're
good fortune.
good. Yeah, good fortune. Dude, I used to make bank. I used to save every bro. That was sweet. We don't do that anymore because usually that's just for the kids.
Yeah.
Once you grow a certain age, you don't do that anymore because we're not kids anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have
You
a
gotta
fond
start making your own fortune.
yeah, I have a fond memory. It's like we do like the traditional bowing to the ground, head on the floor, and then it would just say our thanks just down the line. And I'd have like 20 adults just go down the line, get the money, eat the food. Food's always great.
Dang.
Yeah, that's sweet. Obviously, I was also in a fortunate position that they were able to, you know, give those gifts to all those children, including myself. But
Mhm.
yeah, I definitely miss that part of like I mean not just the
I
money,
miss the
but
money
like
too.
yeah, I mean like we used to celebrate I guess Thanksgiving in the Korean traditional way.
Yeah.
And then once we came here, it becomes a little bit more difficult because I don't know, just work and yeah, it's just hard to do and not as
And
much
it's on a
family up
Monday
here.
too, you know?
Yeah, no, it's hard to make time because in Korea it's an official holiday there on a certain day and it's a 3-day holiday. So they would have time off then, but here it's not really.
Oh, in Canada it's not an official holiday?
No, it's an official holiday, but they don't get time off like that
Oh, damn.
based on their job. It just depends. It's like if our employer um goes on break, then we also get a break. But if
Oh,
they
okay, okay.
don't, we also work. So it just depends. Uh yeah, some buildings we work at they don't they're just 360 or 364 days a year. So in those cases, like we have to go out. And
Mhm.
so, anyways, I'm tangenting, but yeah,
No, you're fine.
I think yeah, that's the last time we celebrated Thanksgiving, and I was like 9. So
Dang.
I'd love to do it again. I would love to just like I don't know, maybe I could convince my parents, or when I grow older, I can show that a cultural side to
Yeah.
eventually when I have
And
kids, or just even to my
move
girlfriend
to
or
the
friends.
US. Move to the US and then just celebrate it, yeah.
Yeah, just fly out just for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we'll have you. You can come in a year or two whenever you got the money. You can come and spend Thanksgiving with me,
Yeah.
and we can
Shit,
pig
I could
out
come
on
now,
turkey.
but I got different travel plans, so
Yeah, exactly. So
I don't got that kind of money. You
yeah, I
know.
feel you on that. But yeah, I love Thanksgiving. The food, the football. That's mainly just it. The family can.
Mhm.
It's okay. No, it's fine.
They're
No,
just the
but
add-on. Don't need them.
yeah,
It's like a
yeah.
DLC. You don't
I
need
saw them
it.
every day. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you
It's like
don't. Yeah.
because it used to come down to it, to where it's like until I started making the cheesecake, um, my aunt used to just be the only one to make it, and so it's like I would only have cherry cheesecake on Thanksgiving. And that's what I love the most is like I couldn't wait for Thanksgiving to have cheesecake. And then I got older and then she gave me the recipe and then I started making it and then she stopped making it. And I was like, I don't like this trade-off. Like what is this? You know what I mean? And yeah, so I started making this. It was still delicious. It tastes just like hers, maybe a little bit better.
Oh.
No, but yeah, it's good. Yeah, Thanksgiving's great. You wake up, depending on when you wake up. If you stay up late the night before, you could probably sleep till close to noon. With my family, you just wake up and eat, right?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, usually, yeah, food's getting made. There's the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I don't know if you have you ever heard of that. No, so there's a huge parade that like goes on in New York, and it starts. I don't know exactly what time it starts, but like it starts off in the morning, and it's just a parade that literally, um, it starts off in like Manhattan, and it literally just goes all the way downtown, um, right in front of like Macy's, like the Macy's Herald Square. And I don't know exactly how long it is, but it literally starts at like 9 a.m. and it ends at noon.
Wow.
And so it's just there's people just lined up on the side of the road, and it's just a big parade. So there's like floats and there's balloons, there's performers, and it's like big ass balloons just like going down New York Street. And it's like Goku and like the minions and Pikachu and like all this different stuff, and they're
God.
they're they're like really big ones. Like I think this website that I was looking at, so I was actually on the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade website, and like the Goku balloon that's going to be there is literally 56 feet tall.
Oh my
It's as
god.
tall as a 5-story building.
That's a
Like,
balloon?
it's a balloon. It's a big balloon that is just like
Oh
they're like driving it
my.
down the road. They have that. So they have the balloons. They got the floats. They got like a marching band. Like usually there's like a school thing that ends up happening to where like schools can come out and like do marching band.
Wow.
For this as well. They got like performers, like people will come and sing music and stuff like that. And I think, if I remember correctly, because usually I'm always sleeping when the Thanksgiving Day parade like starts. I think it ends with Santa Claus. So Santa Claus is
Oh.
at the very end of the parade, and he's just sitting there and he's waving at everybody, and he marks the end of Thanksgiving, start of Christmas, and yeah, Santa Claus is always ends it.
Oh.
Yeah, so yeah, basically it just goes and then gets in front of Macy's, and then yeah, it's just a big parade for 3 hours, just on the news, and then
Wow.
after that it's football.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's long. That's a long parade. Holy crap.
yeah, and so it's always nice having that like on in the background. So I was like
Yeah.
looking forward to that. I guess as I got older, I did. When I was younger, I didn't really watch it. I played video games if I woke up too early until it was time to eat. Now as I get older, since I'm kind of sitting and helping, it's nice to have it on in the background. I kind of just watch like, oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
It's like I'm getting fucking old. Like, oh my god, that's
Wait.
cool.
I'm getting old.
But yeah, so with Thanksgiving comes the Macy's Day Parade, and then also too, I don't know if you know this, but presidents, as of late, it hasn't always been something, but the president of the United States will pardon a turkey. Um, Basically gives a presidential pardon to a turkey, so that way it doesn't get killed. And they pardon a turkey, and the turkey ends up living the rest of its life at like a child's farm. And so like,
Oh.
yeah, so it's pretty cool that they do that. But yeah, like it started in so like JFK and Ronald Reagan did it, but like it didn't become like an annual tradition until George H.W. Bush in 1989 did it. But yeah, he pardoned a turkey, so it didn't end up on anyone's table. And basically now every year the president will pardon a turkey, and the turkey lives its life out on the farm.
Dang, that's one
That's
lucky turkey, bro.
Yep.
Wow.
So I thought that'd be a pretty cool little thing to throw in there, if you didn't know about it.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't got nothing like that. We just eat all the turkeys. It's not parting the turkey.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, it's nice that they do that. I never really watch. I always forget when they do it. They don't do it on Thanksgiving. I think President Biden did it yesterday, day before yesterday, I believe. But yeah, Thanksgiving, man. It comes by too fast, and it ends even faster, and I kind of hate it. Because starting tomorrow, it's Christmas. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It sucks. Not starting tomorrow. Sorry, starting Thursday. Friday is the start of Christmas. Because usually, if they haven't put up Christmas trees already, they do it right after Thanksgiving.
So would you rather have if you had a choice, would you have Thanksgiving on a different day or a different month of the year?
No, I kind of like it towards the end because it's kind of like you kind of roll with the punches in a sense. Because like towards the end of the year is always like the big holidays. You got Halloween, you got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, and then in January is my birthday. So it's kind of like
yeah, like a domino.
Yeah, it kind of starts with Halloween, ends with my birthday. So pretty cool. But no, I would leave it the same. I just wish that there was more like festive stuff when it comes to Thanksgiving. You know what I mean?
Nah, Christmas overpowers that.
Yeah.
You can't outdo it, man.
Nope. That damn Mariah Carey song, you know what I mean? Like
Mariah Carey.
that in itself is Christmas, you know?
Yeah, I was always confused because I still do. I used to listen to a lot of podcasts, and when it would roll around the time of Christmas, they would do Thanksgiving and Christmas podcasts and New Year podcasts all around the same time. I was like, this makes no sense. And then I realized that you guys have different Thanksgivings.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. New Year's. New Year's is there too. So
And I was like,
yeah.
what? Why is this just all in one like compacted little thing? And then I realized, yeah, I don't know why.
Yep.
I don't know why it's different. I feel like, I don't know.
Yeah. I guess.
We're
I guess in
neighboring
Canada,
countries.
it's usually snows around in this time, so the harvest was probably earlier for Canada.
I mean, I guess I should know this, but I have no idea why. It's at a different time.
But yeah, that's really all I. Short and sweet, you know. That's all I really had for Thanksgiving.
Dry.
There's not really much. I guess there is. I guess whoever listens to this podcast, like, what's your favorite food when it comes to like Thanksgiving? Are you a turkey? Are you a ham kind of person? Like, because that's the thing is that a lot of people don't even like turkey when it comes to Thanksgiving. They prefer ham over it because some people are like, I don't like turkey because it's too dry, and it's like your family ain't making it right if it's dry turkey. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, my turkey is always moist.
Oh, it's wet. Huh?
Yeah, juicy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I also don't like gravy, so I don't think I would like turkey or gravy on the same table.
Yeah. Oh, you don't like gravy?
I don't like gravy. Gravy and mash. I can't do it.
Maybe you just haven't had good gravy.
Maybe. When I first came here, I had gravy. I'm like, this is just like curry, but it's not. It's like from beef stock.
Right? Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, there's a gravy packets, so it's like you can make it from like a packet. So it's like powder, and it's like yeah. But I like that one. That one's good. Maybe the gravy you had was kind of thick. Was it thick?
I don't know. It's like I had gravy once, and I never had it since.
Yeah, maybe it's
when it was on my plate, I would try. I'd be like, still the same. I don't like it.
Yeah, to each their own. Yeah, that gravy you probably won't like, but you know what is good? I don't know if you ever had it. Biscuits and gravy. You ever had biscuits and gravy?
No, I've heard.
So it's like a sausage. It's like a cream sausage gravy. Yeah. So it's like
That sounds good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Hey, there's different types of gravy too. It's like there's white gravy. I guess there's two. There's white gravy and then there's the brown one.
Yeah.
I would try the white one.
Yeah, the white one's good.
I never had the white one.
Yeah, I used to love biscuits and gravy, but that's a story for another time. I think I think that's really it for me on this thing. You got anything else?
No. I think that's good. As far as the episodes go, just a quick heads up. Next episode, it's gonna be back to normal. We're gonna go for our typical hour and 30, hour 40, if it's long. I'm excited to talk about a couple things I haven't talked about and I haven't told you about. Oh wow.
Gasp. No, he's true. I haven't even talked to him in a long time, so I'm kind of
I've been busy, man. And there's just been new stuff coming out. And then episode after that, maybe we'll have a guest. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? But again, guys, thank you so much for listening today. Again, sorry if you guys were expecting a long episode today. Again, it's a quick Thanksgiving episode. Next week, like he said, we'll go back to the scheduled programming and things like that. But thank you guys so much for listening. If you're on YouTube, make sure to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe as well. If you're on Spotify, Google Podcast, make sure to rate the podcast if you can. Give us 5 stars.
Hell yeah.
It'd be great. But yeah, that was it for this episode. That was episode 4.
Yes, you got it.
Yeah, episode 4. We'll be back next week for episode 5. Again, thank you guys so much for listening. We do appreciate it. And have yourself a great day.
Have a good Thanksgiving.
And happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Bye.
Bye.